I have a question directed to the Minister for Education.
That is what
I'd
we
ask
want.
the Minister whether he could please update the House on how the Marshall Liberal government is delivering vocational education and training pathways across all South Australian schools, and in particular whether he is aware of any alternative approaches.
The Minister for Education has the call.
Sir, I'm very grateful to have this question because for many years indeed the Labor Party didn't talk about alternatives. They were afraid of anyone remembering their record on TAFE, and it's been a long time since they had alternatives in vocational education training. But I don't want to dwell on that, sir, because indeed the Marshall Liberal government has delivered for people of South Australia significant reforms to vocational education and training, indeed reforms that have seen already in their early stages a 37.1% increase in school-based apprenticeship and traineeship commencements in 2019 to 2020 alone. And, sir, the news is excellent because from next year, the reforms of the introduction of our flexible industry pathways really hit the road. 26 areas, sir, designed in close collaboration and consultation with industry and businesses in South Australia, identifying the areas where there are skills and opportunities for fantastic careers using skilled and technical qualifications for our children and young people to find a great future and a great job and a great career right here in South Australia. And more than that, sir, the analysis has gone into great detail identifying not just where there are job pathways, but what is it that makes for a quality vocational education and training experience. Where are there industries that will take on a school-based apprenticeship or a traineeship? What are the reforms that need to be made to the timetabling, indeed, of how a school delivers its program in Year 11 and 12, so a student can leave the school to go to a work site for appropriate times that suit the business, while being supported to maintain and achieve their SACE along the way. And indeed, sir, what makes up quality vocational education training for school students? There are some industries where it's not appropriate for a school student to be doing a particular qualification while at school. There are indeed a long history of experiences that were identified both in the ASCL review across the country and indeed particularly here in South Australia in our analysis of vocational education training. And they were also identifying the particular challenges with when the focus is entirely on a school site, as is identified in the Labor policy, delivered only by teachers rather than by qualified vocational education training operators, then there are risks available that have to be met. So the flexible industry pathways will see in 2022 270 programs being offered across our state, from aged care and disability in Coober Pedy to engineering at Murray Bridge and building and construction at Port Lincoln, from automotive building and construction, early childhood and electrotechnology in Port Augusta, aged care and disability, automotive, health support, hospitality, agriculture, building and construction, early childhood, electrotechnology and plumbing, all offered to school students in Mount Gambier, sir. The member for Devonport asks about his community as well. Aberfoyle Park High School offering construction and indeed early childhood pathways. Banksia Park is doing food processing. Modbury Building and Construction, early childhood, hair and beauty. Golden Grove has a suite from aged care, disability, early childhood, electrotechnology, engineering, hospitality and kitchen operation. And indeed, in the city, sir, many of these flexible industry pathways designed in a school will also be available to surrounding schools. And in the country areas, there is a very broad offering indeed. Right across South Australia, we want all of our public schools to be offering fantastic pathways that will accelerate the move into skilled and vocational education because, you know what, not every student needs to go to university to get an outstanding career. This is what we've been saying for years. I heard the Leader of the Opposition on the radio talking about it yesterday.
Order.
Welcome to the party. It's what we've been saying for years, except our answers are actually working.
Yeah.